Hello and welcome to Dysfunctional Dialogue. I'm John McParland, back again with my brother Jim and our buddy Pete. Enjoy. Hey Pete, do you remember hanging out at your house and we're having a party?
Yeah.
It's shocking. You had a ceiling fan in your house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I want to say it was a book of matches.
Mm-hmm.
We took it, one of us flicked it up into the ceiling fan, boosh, and like, oh, we got ourselves a new game. Next thing you know, we're like, boosh.
Yeah,
I brought that to college. After college, I was doing that constantly whenever it was a ceiling fan.
Yeah.
I had like ashtrays in it. I had like dangerous projectiles were going into ceiling fans years later after that. You left a nice impression on me with that ceiling fan.
Well, there was always had to be some kind of a competition, something,
Yes.
Yeah, so we're always thinking up of just different things we can do, Yep. So, I mean, when we were younger, I mean, how many times we were like stand in the middle of the road and see who could pee and hit the curb.
Pete, no, time out. Pete always won those. He had great projectile. Pete always won. There's no I will say it right now. He had great like length. It just went flying. I mean, it was like
you had great length.
Wow.
And then
nice.
And then then there's the always the pennies. Sometimes the nickel on the railroad tracks.
Oh, the railroad tracks. Nobody's throwing a quarter there, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's quarter. Forget about it. You get 5 pieces of gum. We weren't throwing a quarter on there. Who can get the flattest penny? It's always something. But the beauty of it is, again, I think is that very rarely did we hurt anyone other than ourselves.
Right. That was
and that was the beauty of it. Now, of course, the snowballs. But again, the competition was who can launch one and get it by the So if I'm talking about from Orange to Bellevue, was it next door to Rosedale? Bellevue, right?
Yeah.
So who can launch from Rosedale and get it the furthest down the road? And if you threw it high enough and far enough, they would just about get to Bellevue and right on the roof.
Yeah.
Oh, there was always something.
That's funny. Always something with the competition. I never looked at it in that scope before, but that is absolutely the way it was.
Yeah, well, definitely.
Not always. Sometimes it was just plain fun, like the Christmas lights.
Oh god!
when we first started off, one bulb at a time, throw it up in the air, boom! Oh, isn't that fun? This is great. And eventually, it's like, what the hell? Let's just take the whole string of the bulb.
So these are the old ink. Yes, the incandescent lights.
Oh, what assholes we were.
Those big, oh my God, it was terrible. The old incandescent lights, you grab the whole string of them off of an unfortunate neighbor's house, front bushes, and you take it and you whip it like this. And you go, just drilling.
And the one neighbor,
terrible,
we thought was an idiot, was probably the smartest one, who would chase us with the rake, was Boldazar.
The Boldazar, that's right. Exactly.
Like, we thought he was crazy. What are you doing chasing us? But he had every right to do it. He was ahead of his time. He was ahead of his time.
He really was ahead of his time. Come on, man. Could you imagine
crazy
that?
old
now, you're putting up your bulbs, and it's not one bulb. The whole fucking string of bulbs. It's more than one string of bulbs.
It was terrible.
They're gone.
It was terrible.
Yeah. Please, if a dog shits on somebody's lawn, they freak out.
Right. Yep.
You imagine 10 kids running around in your lawn. What was the street? If we were coming from our house walking to the park, what was the street that was on the far end of the park?
Oh, Florence.
Okay, so we're walking to the park. You make a right like you're going up to St. Anne's, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So when you got to that left to go to St. Anne's, those groups of homes over there on the right, do you remember they had the garages one right after the other? And you would go up one, down the next, jump to the next one.
Yes.
There was like 4 of them, right?
I love that.
Yeah.
You would jump from garage to garage.
Not only that, but I remember ripping shingles off and taking them off and flinging them in shit.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Do you remember the fish store the fur place was the fish store, right?
No, they were right across the street.
The first store was across the street.
Across the corners. Yeah.
and we get the fish pelts from from the garage.
We always go to the back door, knock on the door, and they give us the pelts.
The fish pelts.
Well, they weren't fish. We know what he's talking about.
No, that's okay. There was some furry fish.
Furry fish.
What, you don't remember them? They tasted really good.
They're extinct now, but back in the day, they were cheeky. That's why we got them.
Because you guys kept on taking their pelts.
Exactly.
That was it. We were killing them. Yeah.
But that was nice of them, though, right? Because it was a first. Yeah. They would make furs, and their kids would rap on the back door, and they would hand them a little
you rap on the back door, and they open up. Here's some pelts. I would have been like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that was very nice of them.
Yeah,
of course you would have been.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I wouldn't have. I don't know. Tough to say.
Hard to say.
How about in any of the other stores up on the shopping center there by Route 4? Any stories associated with those? Did you guys ever go on a roof up there?
I never went on a roof up there.
No roofs up there. No.
Oh, you know what occurs to me? The only reason why I went up there is because I was working at McCrory's and I was up there hanging out. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll have to talk to Joey about the McCrory's part, right? Because he preceded you.
Yeah. Joe and I have a lot of McCrory stories for sure. We had a lot of fun, man. It was a good time. Yeah.
But yeah, my McCrory stories are only about the Coke with floats. The Coke with floats and the French fries.
Oh, yeah.
That was it. Yeah, that's all I have out of there.
Yeah, I don't have anything out of there.
I don't even think I ripped off anything out of that store, to be honest.
Nope.
I don't recall.
No, because Granway was much bigger and much more profitable. So let's face it. I mean, why go to McCrory's when you go to Granway?
Listen, we had our niche. You know, it was all about niche thieving back then. You know, we were ahead of our time there too.
Oh, that's the title of the short for that. Niche thieving.
Niche thieving.
Yeah, none of the other stores were subject to it. Just that one.
Listen, we were, although we didn't think this way at all, but we were pretty good entrepreneurs back then.
Oh, certainly.
In all the ways that we just came up with making some cash so we can go blow it on, whatever, blackberry brandy and whatnot.
Yeah.
Or even before that.
Necessity is the mother of invention, right? So there you go.
Yeah.
Even before this, the substances, right? I mean, you blow it on candy because we didn't have anything. We didn't have anything back then.
Exactly. Pete, you sold the hot dogs, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you did that too?
Yeah, I think Pete did it. Started before me, actually.
Over at Hillman's.
Hillman's Golf Land, right on the corner.
Yeah, and the best part was, he used to store the hot dogs in a closet.
Yes.
Ew.
Yes. No, it wasn't refrigerated or anything.
Thank God there were hot dogs.
Hilarious.
I used to love when it was slow time, just going out there with a pitch and just playing the hole because it was right down the steps from where you were.
Yeah,
the chip and putt was awesome. That was a shame that went away. I used to love the chip and putt. One of Debbie and mine's first dates.
I just remember the whole summer and selling the hot dogs, and the whole thing I can remember is freaking Berkowitz being on the whole summer.
Yeah.
Oh, Son of Sam.
Yep. Yeah.
Good memories, Jim.
Yeah, good memories. Good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we even had legal work too. I mean, we were doing, Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean legal work?
We had some legal work during our youth. Yes.
Wait. What
in all honesty, Pete, we didn't have the ability to do legal work before that. So
Well,
and quite frankly, you really couldn't get a job until you were 16 back in the day.
Well, we weren't. I don't know. I don't think I was 16 selling those dogs.
No, you weren't.
No, we would get jobs
because I was doing it in 9th grade. So no.
But yeah, we were getting paid though. I mean, it was legal from that perspective.
Right.
We weren't.
I'm just saying, basically, you couldn't really do the standard stuff.
Oh, legal work. That's
legal work. Yes.
So I'm sorry. What did you think I said?
No, I didn't know what legal work meant. I'm a little lost on that. Okay, I'm back. I'm with you.
Actual people paying us money for the work we were doing.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, that's what didn't compute for me, Pete.
Right. There you go.
It didn't make sense. I'm like, wait, I was talking to Pete and Jim. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Although I did do a paper route, so.
Oh, we had those. Yeah. We had those too.
Routes.
Everybody. That's what I'm saying. We did legal work too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
we did legal work too.
But when times were tough and we had to find other ways, there you go.
Yeah. We did the Shoppers. Did you do Shoppers?
I did not. I always did the Bergen Record.
Yeah.
And I think I did the other one at one point too, which I name escapes me, but the Bergen
Patterson
Record.
News.
Yeah. Yep.
I did the Patterson News.
And I hated, like, I don't know if it was Wednesday or Thursday, but I hated that day because that's when all the ads came out. It's like, fuck, the thing's twice as big as usual.
All right, wait. I got two things I want to say here.
Unlike Sunday, which was much bigger, but I'm just saying.
I was delivering for the Patterson News. I did the Patterson News, the Bergen Record, and the Shopper at different times. The Shopper, I didn't care where those things. They went up on like some roofs sometimes. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
But the Patterson News, it was the Patterson Morning News on a Saturday, and I would be getting together with my buddies for intramural basketball up at St. Anne's. And then afterwards, we go to Gino's to go and hang out and and then we go play football on our front lawn in St. Anne's. By the time I got around to delivering the papers, it was nighttime, and these people were getting their paper at nighttime. Oh, yeah. Another time, I like
pissed off and calling the newspaper and everything else.
Another time, I decided to take a vacation day.
Yep.
I threw all the newspapers. I threw all the newspapers in Zitzer's garbage cans. Remember they had the garbage cans that were underground alongside us? I threw all the newspapers in that underground.
Yeah.
I forgot the other story I wanted to tell.
The competition with the Shoppers with me and my brother, we'd have the push carts, the grocery carts, fill them up with Shoppers, and this is what I did with my dad too. So, because he was able to fold them and stuff them into the bags.
Yeah.
But we would be like, okay, who's going to hit the porch the most times as you're going down?
Oh, it was a competition.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Pete, I'm going to bring you back. The Shopper newspaper. Do you remember the glorious day?
I knew you were going now because I was going to say it next.
That they had the giveaway of the Starburst. A full pack of Starburst. Like a big pack. Like not that you get these days. It was like only 10 pieces or something like that. And every Shopper newspaper in town that was delivered had that in it. So we went and scoured. Pete, you must have been involved in that. We scoured the whole neighborhood and we cleaned them out. We all had like stacks and stacks because we would go up to the people's front stoop and we would just rip out the bag and just leave the paper and walk away with the Starburst.
Gosh, I don't remember that.
I don't know how you don't remember that. It's amazing.
I don't know how
it was the best day of my life.